Hi guys, Ash LPS here, and today we're gonna react to some StoryBooth animations. I never reacted to StoryBooth, but my friend told me about their channel, and you should go to subscribe to them because they are awesome and they make such good animation to take your personal stories and animate them. So I'm gonna react to let me see. I'm gonna react to I survived the war, but we lost my sister. Let's see. Remember, this is gonna be sad.
Hi, my name is Zara. My dad is from England and my mum is from Iraq, and I was born in England. When I was about 7 years old, my mum was like, hey, maybe we should go to Iraq. I've not seen my family in so long, so maybe we should pay them a visit and maybe we could stay there for a while. My dad was like, no, are you out of your mind? Like, that's where the war is going on. My mum was like, yeah, well, that's where I was born, that's where I was raised. So my dad finally agrees, and me, my mum, my dad, and my sisters and brothers went there. Everything was fine until I was about 9 years old. I remember it was about 4 a.m. and then I was woken up to the sound of screams and crying, and I was like, what's going on?
Look through the window, please.
So I decide to look out my window and I see fire. I see a building on fire. I rush to my mom's room and I grab her by the hand. I rush back to my room and I show her the fire. She screamed and she woke everyone up, and she was
Yeah,
having
you should
a
do
panic
that.
attack. Soon enough, we realized that our city has been attacked. About a few weeks later, we were running low on supplies because we'd been in the house the full time trying to avoid the war. And then my dad was like, okay, we're low in food. We can't live like this. We're going to die in here if we don't get any more. My dad and my sister go out and they go and get food. It was about 4 days since they'd went out to get some food. And my mum and I and my brothers started panicking. It was just like something has happened. They are not okay. I just lost all my hope. And I was like, well, there's nothing to do now. Let's just pray to God and see what happens. But then
pray to God.
a miracle happened. My dad came back from the house and without my sister, he was just crying and he was really injured.
Oh God.
Without my sister, I've realised why God has taken her up, and I realised that she'll be by my side no matter what. Soon after that, we moved back to England.
Good.
And now I'm 13 years old and I live a happy life. Life is good. And just know, if you're going through war and anything, it will get better.
That's such a beautiful message. That's an awesome message. Everything will get better. You just have to pray to God. Everything will get better. And now we're gonna watch we're gonna watch My Parents Got a Divorce. I didn't see it coming. Okay. Seriously? Come on, move.
When I was younger, my dad was in the military, and we moved very frequently. It was just me, my dad, and my mom, and we were like 3 peas in a pod. My dad decided to retire in Florida, so that's where we moved. We just found a house there, and I'd never lived by family before since I moved so much to the military that it was new for me to actually be by family, and I was really excited about that. So with a couple months living in Florida, we found a really nice house and started moving into it and remodeling some parts of it. One night, my dad was acting really strange, and I found out that my parents were getting a divorce. I was very awestruck and honestly thought they were joking because my parents were high school sweethearts. They'd been married for 21 years, and I'd never grown up without my dad. So that was really new information for me. My dad left the next morning. My mom and I decided to move back to Missouri in order
But where did he
to
go?
cope with ourselves, and I had my best friends there, and she had her best friend there. While in Missouri, we found out that my dad did find another woman, so that was very difficult for us to handle. We ended up going to the counselor a lot and had frequent emotional outbursts. I couldn't even be at school because I was so upset. I was extremely close to my dad, and he was always an amazing dad to me. During that time, I was in a very hard place.
Her dad betrayed
So I ended up doing
everyone.
virtual online school, which helped me a lot because I could spend more time with my mom and we could cope through it together. While I was in Missouri, I would always argue with my dad over the phone.
Online school, I never heard of that. He married out of the
deciding that my
woman.
best bet was to meet her. I met her, and she's actually a very nice woman. Although what her and my dad did was horrible and put an emotional toll on me forever, I really do enjoy her company, and I enjoy my dad's. And it's fresh and nice to be able to go visit someone else sometimes and to accept and maybe even move on from what happened. My mom and I are a lot happier in Missouri, and although what happened to us was so disappointing, we still try our best to be strong every day. My dad is a great man, and although what he did really hurt me, and he's never left by my side. He's always been a good dad to me, and he's always spent time with me, and I really appreciate that. I'm involved in cheerleading now, sports, and I'm not in that depressing place where I was in Florida. In Florida, I had to quit school and do online schooling because of how upset I was. I wasn't used to being without my dad, but now I'm gradually getting used to being without my dad and trying to see his side of the view and seeing his family as well. And looking back on it, I don't think my parents were ever happy. If your parents are divorced or they are getting divorced, it's going to be okay. People automatically assume that if your parents are divorced, it's going to be bad forever, and that was exactly my mindset. But I'm so much happier now being so involved and back with my best friends again, and we're really living happily.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Amazing. Now we're gonna watch I Caught My Girlfriend Cheating on Me on Facebook. The freaking delete. No.
It all took place in Venezuela. This girl, we're gonna call her Stephanie. She had light brown hair, gray eyes, and fair skin. Now, I did hear rumors about this girl dumping a boy for no apparent reason if they were to date her and leave them in the piles of despair for no apparent reason, and no one knows why she's dumping all these guys. But I just wanted to get to know her, and so I did. We went from being friends until the time Stephanie asked me to be her boyfriend, and I accepted. We had a couple of dates. Everything was doing great. We did those romantic selfie kisses, and she would always give me chocolate presents during recess, and I appreciated them. But everything changed when I saw a photo of her with a man who looked around 16 to 18. To make sure that she wasn't doing anything suspicious, I asked her who that guy was, and then she told me it was her brother. Now, to see here, she even showed me that he had his own room in her apartment. Everything changed when I went to Madeira for the summer. I was checking on my Facebook, scrolling up on my timeline, when I saw that picture of Stephanie with that same brother again. And to make sure that she wasn't lying, I went up to her profile and then checked her photos. Everything was doing good. So fine. Until there was a photo of her kissing the man on the lips. And I was in complete shock. There were even more photos of her making romantic things with the same guy aside from all the kissing. And I was getting sad. Like, she betrayed me. I thought we had a feeling to each other. Like, she was the one. She dumped me over someone. How could she do that? But I was also angry. So
Yeah,
when my summer vacation ended, Stephanie came up to me and she said hi. But then I looked at her in the eyes and I glared at her and I told her in angry words, "You cheated on me." And then I walked away. The next morning, Stephanie came up to me crying with tears running down to her cheek. And she told me that she was crying for the entire night over those words that I said to her. And she said that I was everything to her. But I was really mad. I was mad that she made a huge mistake over leaving me for someone else while she was still dating me. Like, she left me for another guy. I just told her that she made a big mistake in her life and she will never date me again. And plus, I said that the brother was her boyfriend. And then I just walked away again. And that's where I just looked back and then I saw her crying. Yep, I guess it was for the best.
Yeah, that's
She did
good.
try to apologize and then we started to become friends again. But in reality, I wasn't in the mood to be her friend again. I mean, what she did to me and other boys was horrible. And I don't think she deserves to be my friend again after what she's done.
Good.
Oh my god, he totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all over
Now
again.
we're gonna watch animated story time. The time I stood up to a bully.
Hey guys, it's Jessie V. So I know I'm not in my usual setup,
Is that
which
even
is
from
really weird for
StoryBooth?
me, but my last
Oh,
week
sorry.
has been extremely crazy and busy, and I'm planning on making another video
Now we're gonna
explaining
watch
all of
something
that.
else.
Basically,
Move this. Now we're gonna watch I have no idea. Let's react to this. I didn't react to this, but let's react. Load. There, the coconut song. Let's react. Yeah, what am I reacting to?
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you
Wow.
eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut.
It's not a nut.
Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family, there are so many uses of the coconut tree. You can build a bigger house for the family.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a part 2 because this is getting an hour or some minutes long. So, toodle!